And now we are diving into few SQL queries. So the purpose and the uses of those SQL. And we are covering select, insert, update, and delete. What is a select? As we discussed earlier, a table has column, and it has multiple column 1 and column 2, and it has rows. And the select query syntax is like this: select column 1, 2, and whichever. There could be many columns, and you can give the list of columns you want to see from the table name. If it is an employee table, and give a condition. For example, I want to list the employees of certain age. So you give the condition age greater than 60. So all the people, we want to honor them for their age and service. So we put the condition and give their column first name, last name, and their address maybe from the employee table, so that you can send them something, a gift, for example. So you can find those employees. It will not show all the employees less than that. It doesn't satisfy that condition. That means less than a 60, for example, in our example. Okay. And this is how it will be. Table name employees, say, and give the employee ID, first name, last name, and position also you can give, or you can give address, as I discussed, address, whatever you want to do, and give a condition that means those, as per the condition, it will be retrieved. If you want to retrieve all the fields, just say star. All the fields of all the employees will be there. There is no condition, no where condition. Another example is display only first and last name of employees who are managers. We only list the first name and last name. Or you can have more fields in here: first name, last name, and department name, say, if it is there in the employee table. So it may not be, but this column should exist in the employee table. So this is how you retrieve the data using select query from a table. In this example, employee table, and bring first name, last name, and other fields. How do you insert? If you have a new employee coming in, joining, so this query will be run. For example, we have a new employee, and we call insert into employee table, give first name, last name, and their position. Position, say engineer, and name is first name, last name. The syntax is like this: insert into table, column 1, column 2, and so on, and then give values. What values for those columns? They have to match which column it is referring. Column 1, value 1, column 2, value 2, like that. This will go and be written in the table. And that can be retrieved by the select query, as we have seen above. An update is, again, you can, in this example, you can update the position of John. He was an engineer in the previous example, insert. Now you can update employee, set position. This is a field, it has to match, and what is the position? It's a new string. Instead of engineer, now he's a senior engineer, and give the condition that matches these field, first name and last name. For this first name and last name, if there are more John Doe, then it will be a problem. All John Doe will be senior engineers. So instead, efficient way for integrity purpose, use some ID and unique ID or unique field that will be perfect for changing the value. The syntax is like this: update table, set column, how many column you can, multiple column you can update, and give a condition. In this case, name, first name and last name. So that's about update. And now you want to delete. For example, John Doe has retired, or he has exited the company or terminated, whatever reason. So you can delete from the table using where condition. Delete from this table name and where condition, where, and then what is the condition matches. So in this example, delete from employee, where first name is John, last name is Doe. So all that person is gone from the table. So there are few more practice for you. We just left it. Write a table and then retrieve, use that to insert data, and then retrieve employee ID and position for all employees, for example, and insert a new employee and whose position is data analyst, for example. Update that record to senior data analyst, just like we did above, and then delete a record of an employee with employee ID 5. So this is how a database, these are fundamental, it is very basic. So there are complex database, there are a lot of things to know. So I would recommend go sign up for the course that covers the entire thing that you need to know. It will dive into the queries, more complex queries and multiple queries you can combine together, join, if you might have heard. And also we will discuss triggers, how the triggers happens, how the automatic rules constraints are taken care. And there are, if you update one table, another table also automatically gets updated. All these will be there in the course. So for diving into detail, sign up for the course. And this is just a boot camp. So we are providing foundation. Based on this, you can have self-study and learn more. That's about SQL database bootcamp lesson.